there anybody have the experience working with Taiwanese or hiring Taiwanese talents before or right now? No, nobody has the experience working with Taiwanese or hiring. Never? Okay, okay, great. It's okay. So I'm gonna use the opportunity today to introduce more about the talent information and landscape in Taiwan. So get you more familiar with the market here. Okay. Okay, so a very brief introduction of Glints again. So we are the tech startup in Singapore, and then we expand our business to Taiwan 2 years ago, and now we are currently is on Series C. But in the next 2 weeks, we are gonna to announce the good news on our next series fundraising. So everybody will see the news on internet very soon. Yeah, so we are happy about that. And also now we have over 1,000 employees across the Southeast Asia, including Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Philippines. So Philippines is our latest market, and we are looking to expand to Thailand next year. And also because we operate our own talent platform, we call Glints.com. So it's like a job portal, but with more features. We also have the features like the live room, expert class, and also we have the community feature. So currently on our platform, there are over 3.0 million talents on the platform, and we have over 40K clients who work with us on the talent hiring and also the managed talent service. And these are the clients we work with currently. So there are some big names in the industry. We can see KKday, Line, Foodpanda, Germania, Grab, Carousel, Pickup. So these are the big names in their industries. And our experience working with them is very great because they're expanding their team, whether it's the engineering team or their BD team, their marketing team. So we can help them to fulfill the hiring needs. Moving forward, to let everybody know that, so why we step into this industry and where we provide this kind of talent solution, because that we see there's a bottleneck, or we say the roadblock on your way to expand your business is the recruitment challenge. So after we interview many our clients, we see that the most difficulties they face right now is to find the right talents. Okay, and I think everybody has the same experience because I am also the hiring manager of many positions in our company. It's very hard. I can say it's very hard to find the right ones for the positions. So before you hire a right one for the position, you must be hire somebody not that suitable for the position. You must have this kind of experience. And if you hire somebody wrong, you will affect your growth, your business growth, and also affect the culture in the team. So we all know the results of a wrong hire can be very significant. So we are going to tackle the challenge faced by our clients, which is to find the right talent is the most important thing that we can help our clients. And I believe that the reason why everybody will be here is that you are also try to explore the solution and also want to know how to hire the right person for a specific positions. Okay, and also we break down the recruitment challenge into different parts. So first part will be the talent shortage. So we can see everywhere, not also in Taiwan, not only in Taiwan. We can see in Malaysia, also in Vietnam, Indonesia. We see the talent shortage. Especially the tech talents, I mean software engineers. So we see the software engineers was the most on-trend demand in every country. So that's the reason why we focus on the tech talents hiring, because we see the shortage and we see the demand from our clients. So that's the reason why we focus on this fields of the talents. And also we see that the hiring time for a specific position is very long. So averagely speaking, it takes around 3 months to hire the tech talents. So during the 3 months, you need to speak to many talents and many people to finally find the right one. You probably need to speak to over 10 people, even 30 people to find the best one for the position. So it actually takes a lot of your time and your efforts to identify who is the best one for the position. And we all know that time is not only the money, time is the gold for the startup companies. So we want to tackle these difficulties for all of our clients across Southeast Asia. And how we can help? So Glints as a solution provider, actually we have two kinds of solutions. And the first one we call talent hunt, and the other one we call managed talent. Talent hunt means that you have an entity, you have a legal entity in Taiwan. You have already operate your business in Taiwan, and you just need someone to speak to the talent, to introduce the position to the talent, and to also identify whether a talent is suitable for the position. So you can use our talent hunt service. We will help you to source on LinkedIn, on some local platform, or even in our own database. We'll try to find the right person, and we will talk to the person first, and then to identify whether this one is a suitable one or not. Then we will recommend the person, the talent to you, and you will conduct the interviews from 1 round until maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds interview. And then you make a decision to hire this guy. And this guy will be under your own entity. So it means that your own legal entity in Taiwan. And the other solution we call managed talent. So for example, if you are a company based in Hong Kong, based in Singapore, or based in anywhere outside Taiwan, and you don't have the plan to set up the legal entity in Taiwan at this moment, or you don't think it's very efficient to do this, so you don't have the entity in Taiwan, then we can still help you to hire the right guy, the right person. And then this person will also experience the interview process, interviewed by you. But eventually, this engineer or this talent will be under Glints Taiwan's entity. So it means that we manage the talent for you, but this talent work for you. So we provide these two kinds of solutions for different types of our clients. So I want to give you more concrete examples of how the managed talent work, okay? Because it's more complicated than the talent hunt service, okay? So for example, we have clients in Hong Kong called South China Morning Post. So it's a very famous media in Hong Kong. And when they found that they have the difficulties to hire in Hong Kong locally, they plan to expand to Taiwan market, the talent market, expand to Taiwan talent market in last July. And so starting from last July, we work with South China Morning Post, this Hong Kong company, to help them to find the mobile engineer, the QA engineer, and also the front-end engineer. So currently, that we are managing 8 engineers for them in Taiwan. So every month, they will pay us the salary of these 8 engineers and also the mandatory employer cost in Taiwan. So we receive the payment from the South China Morning Post, and then we will disperse the payment to the candidates and also to the government. And for this service, then we will also charge a management cost, and which become our income, our own income when we do this service. So actually, we save a lot of the effort and time for South China Morning Post because they don't need to actually set up an entity in Taiwan because there will be many other additional costs when you operate in a market, right? So these are the examples of how the managed talent solution works in Taiwan. So to recap, we provide these two kinds of solutions. And I believe you don't have the plan to set up an entity in Taiwan at this moment. So the service that we can provide is the managed talent service. That you can recruit someone in Taiwan, and then you pay us, and they will help you to pay the engineer, the talent, and also help to pay the government. And you don't need to deal with the government. You don't need to deal with the tax. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, and moving forward, um, okay, so our solution also includes to help you to find the right person, and also for some clients, they want us to rent the office for their Taiwanese employees. So we can also help you to rent the office, and also we can help you to do the payroll management. We can help you to pay the talents in Taiwan, help you to pay the mandatory cost to the government, just like I mentioned. So these are the service, the breakdown of the service that we can provide to you. Okay, next. So currently we operate in 6 markets. So Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, and also Philippines. So just right before this meeting, I was having a room tour for our Malaysia office because they just relocate from a smaller space to a bigger office space. So I was just having the room tour with the Malaysia's general manager. Yeah, so these are the markets we operate. And it means that if you want to hire somebody via Glints, you want to hire somebody in Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, we can all do it for you. So you only need to sign one contract, and we can help you to find the talents in many countries because your business will expand, right? So for example, if you expand to Vietnam, you must need the local talents to help you operate the business. So we can help you to hire somebody locally as long as we operate in the market. Okay. Okay, so I think we can quickly run through this slides. So why working with Glints? So we help you to find the right talent. We have large talent base, over over 6 million candidates in our database. And also the hiring time is short term because we have our experienced headhunters, our consultants will help you to talk to the candidates first to ensure that this candidate is actually interesting in your business and your company. So you can save a lot of time, talking back and forth with different candidates. And also the hiring cost is lower because we provide the very competitive rate for our clients. So these are the advantages that why you need to work with Glints to help you find the right talents faster and with lower cost. Okay, so why Southeast Asia? So I think many people you have already have the answers why you need to do your business in Southeast Asia because it's a high growth trajectory, and also Southeast Asia is a home to emerging tech ecosystems, and also the remote working in South Asia is a trend. So everybody embrace the advantages of the working from anywhere. So that's the reason why you need to hire in Southeast Asia. And also to be very practical, the hiring cost in Southeast Asia is cheaper than the other developed countries. So that's the reason why you need to consider to hire in the region. And let's focus on Taiwan. Okay, so I'm not really sure whether everybody is familiar with Taiwan market or not, but as a Taiwanese and working in many different international companies, I can say that Taiwan talents. So first, in terms of the market, Taiwan is a stable market demand for recruitment business. And also we have very strong startup ecosystem. We have the partners like TSS and also the other organizations that can help the startup company to operate in this market. And also we have the global enterprise in tech industries. So for example, Google, Facebook, Amazon, the big names you heard, already operate in Taiwan for many years, and they have the successfully achievement in this market. So that's one of the reason why you need to choose Taiwan as a market. And also in terms of the talent, there are 4 points I want to bring out for you. So first, the talent in Taiwan, they are highly educated, okay, and the communication skill is good, and also solid tech fundamentals and affordable hiring costs. So I will go through the details of each point, and then to help you get to know Taiwan talents more. Okay, so first, highly educated. So there are over 10K tech-related graduates annually. So we have many universities that focus on the the technical education, and you can see that after 12 years of school, about half of the students will go on to obtain university degrees, and many will pursue master's and doctoral degrees as the academic achievements. And so we can say, overall speaking, the talent here is highly educated, and we have the strong supply of the tech talents here. Okay, so I think everybody knows that there is a city in Taiwan called Hsinchu, right? The Hsinchu city, and there's a technical science park there. And there are two famous university out there. So first one is the Jiao Tong University, and the other one is the Tsinghua University. So these two universities, they focus on cultivating and grooming the tech graduates, and so they really generate the supply to the high-tech industries, such as semiconductor, electronics, and also the software industry. Okay. And the second one is the communication. Although in Taiwan, our official language is Mandarin, the majority of the younger talents, especially in tech fields, is able to communicate in English very well. So I think if you need to hire somebody in Taiwan, one of the criteria or the requirements will be the language capability. So don't worry about that, because most of the young software engineers, young product managers, business development guy, they can speak fluent English. And I can say that overall speaking, the reading and writing capability will be better than speaking, because in our normal life, somebody, they don't have the opportunity to speak English very often, very frequently. So overly speaking, the reading and writing will be better than speaking. So some of our clients in Hong Kong or Singapore, they also require our talent to be able to communicate on the emails, on Slack, or on any communication tools. But as for speaking capability, if the candidates can speak very well, that will be better. But if not, they will be also acceptable, because they can communicate by texting. Yeah. And the solid tech fundamentals. For this part, Taiwan has built a reputation for our technical adaptability over the past decades, and probably you will know that the big names like Microsoft or Google, they have already established their their technical hub in Taiwan. So, for example, Microsoft launched their artificial intelligence research hub in Taiwan, and Google, they have the plan to make Taiwan as a hardware R&D hub outside the US. So Taiwan becomes the place that many tech giants becomes the place to set up their hub and also hire the tech talents. So we can say that in the tech ecosystem, Taiwan's role is getting more and more important. So that's part of the reason why many of our clients outside Taiwan, they target to hire the high quality talents in Taiwan. And the last last one will be the affordable hiring cost. So it's practical. So when you hire somebody, you need to consider how much money, how much cost I need to put in to hire a capable talent. So we can say that in Taiwan, when you hire somebody, for the annual salary, it's necessary. And then outside the annual salary, there will be some mandatory hiring cost. So I will break down the cost in the next slide for you to understand more about the future cost when you hire in Taiwan. So let me jump to this. Okay, let me jump to this slide first, and then I will go back to the previous two slides. Okay, so from the perspective of the employer, so it's from your perspective, the best salary in Taiwan, some companies they will pay 13 or 14 monthly salary, and this is quite common. So in Taiwan, you can pay 12, 13, or 14 month salary to the candidates. And we can say if you pay 13 or 14, it will make you more competitive. Okay. So this is the base salary. And besides the base salary, there will be health insurance and labor insurance and pension. Okay. And to give you a very rough idea of how the sum of the cost will be. So the sum of the cost above will be around 1.2 of the annual salary. So for example, if you hire somebody with 1 million Taiwan dollars, the total cost of hiring this guy will be 1.2 million. And so this give you a rough idea about the cost you need to budgeting or you need to prepare for hiring in Taiwan. Okay, yeah. So let me go back to the previous slides. Okay. Okay. So what are the most popular positions in Taiwan? So first one will be the engineer part. Okay. So an engineer we can break down to different category of the engineers. So first one will be front end engineers, and this is very popular. So I can say out of 8 out of 10 clients that we sign with, they have the demand for front-end engineer. Okay, so it's a very high demanded position. And the second one will be back-end engineer and full stack. So some companies, if they don't want to hire two people in front-end and back-end respectively, they will choose to hire somebody with the full stack skill set. So full stack is also the popular positions in Taiwan. And mobile, so mobile includes Android, and also iOS. And the most on-trend skill for iOS will be Swift, and the most on-trend for Android will be Kotlin. And data engineer, analysts, and scientists, I can say when the technical team or the R&D team gets bigger, there will be emerging demand for data engineer analyst. So in the beginning of building the tech teams, data engineer might not be the most needed, most required position. But after your team gets bigger, maybe over 10 people, you will need somebody to process the big data to help you find the commercial insights. So that's the reason why normally our clients will share their demand with us for data engineer after their technical team was built over 10 people. And the next one will be SRE engineer and DevOps engineer, also QA engineer. But in some companies, the QA work was done by the backend engineer. So after the team gets bigger, some clients, they will choose to hire somebody focus on QA and to let the backend engineer focus on backend only. Yeah. And after QA engineer, we can say the product manager is also a very on-trend demand from our clients. Especially for the B2C product manager, because if we categorize the product manager into two kind of categories, One is the B2B product manager, and the other one B2C. But B2C is more popular and also on trend. And also project manager. So some clients, they will hire somebody to do product manager and project manager all in one time simultaneously. But some clients with more budget, they will try to hire respectively for product and project manager. And the last two roles, business development manager and marketing manager, these are the most common positions from our clients because each company needs BD person, and each company also need marketing, maybe specialist or associate or manager. So these are the very common positions that we receive the demand from our clients. So we can foresee maybe in the future, if we have the opportunity to work with you guys, probably these will be the positions that you need to hire in Taiwan, or you will need other positions like Unity engineer or algorithm engineer. And these are also the positions that we can help you to hire. Okay. Also for the okay, and these are very interesting topics because in Taiwan we have two headhunter teams, and these two headhunter teams, because they engage with the candidates on a daily basis, so we collect the feedback from the candidates on what are they pursue at work. So the first one, no doubts, is the competitive compensation. Is without doubts. And the second one I highlight in light yellow is the flexibility on working from anywhere. And this is very important because we found that more and more talents, when they speak to our consultants, the opening will be, do you have any jobs that can allow me to work from anywhere in Taiwan or maybe in other countries I may move to? Because after the COVID-19 happened, the flexibility of the working style is gradually becomes one of the requirements of the job. And we know that there are more and more talents, they pursue their work-life balance. So flexibility on working style becomes one of their expectations for a new job. So if the company can provide this kind of flexibility to them, they will be more willing to accept the new challenges, the new jobs, and also the new business model. And the third one will be the room for growth. So we collect the feedback from the talents we speak to. We know that they care about if the company provides the promotion, the future promotion opportunity to them, or is there any internal transfer opportunity, or is there any opportunity for relocate to other countries? So this is also one of the key requirements for the talents when they consider a new job, a new opportunity. And the last one will be technical skill advance. So so we can say some of the, for example, some of the backend engineer, they started their backend engineer career with the skill in Node.js. It's very common, but moving forward, they want to polish their skill set with maybe Golang, maybe Python, Ruby on Rails. So this kind of technical language. So they really want to use the opportunity in working for different companies to help them advance their technical skill set, to make them more full stack. It will increase their competitiveness in the market and their value in the market. So these 4 points will be the most pursued one by our talents nowadays. Okay, so if you are interested to know more, because we also have our own content team, we have our own marketing and content team to help us to publish some ebooks online. So, for example, in the past, we issued ebooks focusing on the remote working, focusing on hiring the right talents when you begin your business, and also we issue the ebooks focus on the talent trend in Taiwan. So you can scan the QR code to get the reports, and we continuously publishing the new ebooks on different topics. So we do this to help our clients and also our talents to know more about the trend in the job market, to help them get familiar with the trend and to help them realize their human potential. So these our vision. Realize human potential is the vision of Glints. We want to realize the human potential in South Asia for people and also for the organization. Okay, so the last one is our Facebook page and also the LinkedIn page. So if you want to follow us, then you can click the link. Then afterwards, we will share the slides with you guys. So you can click the link to follow us. And the last one, I left my contact information here and also my LinkedIn. And also today on the call, we have our business development associate colleagues, Scarlett here. So if you want to have a more deep one-on-one conversation on how to find the right talents for you in Taiwan, you can email to me or email to Scarlett either. And yeah. She's beside me. So you can email to us, and then we can have a one-on-one conversation with you to know more about your requirements, because it depends on individual clients. So we can have the one-on-one conversation with you to know more about your requirements and your demand. Yeah. So I think now we can have a Q&A section to take the questions from the crowd and to see whether we can help you to solve the problem here.
Hey, Lawrence. So there's
Yeah.
actually quite a few questions in the chat box.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
So okay, I'll speak it out for the attendees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, someone asked, would it be good if you could give some estimated costs per engineer in Taiwan in both modes?
Okay. Okay. So I can give you a very rough idea about the salary of the engineer. So let's take backend engineer as an example. If you hire a backend engineer with 3 years of experience, the annual salary will be around 1 million Taiwan dollar. Yeah, so it's the average. Yeah, so 1 million Taiwan dollar. So if you plus the employer cost 20%, so it will be 1.2 million Taiwan dollars. Yeah, and I can say the software engineers' salary range is quite wide. It depends on their industry, depends on their skill set, and also their year of experience. So when I can share a little bit more if we are going to cooperate with you guys on the tech talents hiring. So whenever we recommend a talent to our clients, we will include the current salary of this person and also the expectation salary of this person in one PDF file. So you will know that you will know the year of experience and also the skill set and the salary the expected salary of one talent recommended from us. And you can consider if you want to have a conversation, have an interview with them to decide if you are going to move this talent forward. So these will be happen after we started to cooperate. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the first question. So
Yeah.
yes, a software engineer with 2 to 3 years of experience is like what Lauren says is around 1 million.
1 million
and additional cost is 1.2 million
Yeah.
NTD.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Deep here also had a follow-up question.
Yeah.
So he asked that same, business development guys, with 3 to 4 years experience, what is that estimated cost for per
Okay.
person?
Okay. So BD roles, there's quite interesting difference in BD roles. So some BD roles in Taiwan, their salary structure will be base salary plus the commission, plus the commission or bonus, right? So some BD talents, their salary is low base salary but high commission, or they will have high base salary and low commission. So there are two types of the salary structure. Um, for very average speaking, the monthly salary of the BD will be around 50K a month, Taiwan dollar, 50K, 50 to 60. So it's the base salary, not include the commission. But because of the commission scheme in different companies vary, so I can say the base salary will be between 50 to 60K a month. Yeah,
Nice. Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you. That's actually correct. So I
yeah,
think it's the for BDP people, it's mostly about the commission fee because every
yeah,
company varies.
yeah.
So actually a wide range. Nice.
Yeah, I can also share some of my personal experience. Okay,
Yes,
my
yes,
my,
yes.
my, my background is business development. So I used to work at Inditex. Inditex is the parent company of Zara, the fast fashion brand. And I also work at Uber before. So I built the first sales team at Uber Eats Taiwan. And I also worked for Alibaba before I joined Glints. So I can say when I was in Uber, my base salary is higher and commission is just average. But when I work for Alibaba, my base salary is lower and my commission is way higher. So it's very different. So this is just my personal experience. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think, yeah, like you said, it's really different from different companies. Okay, so Bernard here actually also has a question. So Taiwan's tech employment market is incredibly competitive, and there's a lot of well-established employment sites like Eating 10104
Yeah, yeah,
com.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, so every tech graduate would look at that. So
yeah.
what's your differentiator? How much you charge relative to those well-known local sites like,
Mm,
91 or 104, etc.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have been asked by this question a lot. Okay. So as a Taiwanese, I can say I never use 104. I never use 104 bank because I know that my career, I pursue the international opportunities for my careers. So it's very hard for talents to find the international opportunity on 104 bank or the 1111 bank because 104 bank, for example, um, they are the biggest job portal in Taiwan for sure. And but they are more comprehensive. It means that they will have the jobs in white collar or blue collar. And if you are a tech talent, when you try to find a job on 104 bank, it will take much of your time to find the one which is really suitable for you because there are many jobs out there which is not relevant to you. But Glints.com, because we focus on tech talents hiring, so I can say 90% of the jobs on Glints.com are the engineers' job, are the business development at tech companies, or the marketing opportunity at tech companies. So if you are tech talents, you you look for the jobs in these fields. It's easier for you to find the right opportunity for you on Glints.com instead of 104. I remember I used 104 when I tried to look for intern job. and I try to look for part-time job. I look for the job on 104 because there are many jobs out there. But when I started my career, my first company in my career, I never used 104 Bank because there's no way I can find the opportunity out there. Yeah.
Yes, so yeah, I actually agree because I guess for us, we actually, I think most of our people in our community, when they find talent, they either use specific, human resource platforms like Glints, or actually generally, I think LinkedIn is actually a pretty good
LinkedIn.
portal.
Yeah. LinkedIn. Yeah. LinkedIn is a very good platform to hire. But you know, our consultant team in Taiwan, we use LinkedIn a lot because LinkedIn I have to say they have larger database than Glints because they operate internationally and we focus on Southeast Asia. So their database is way larger than us. But LinkedIn has become more and more social um, media. So sometimes it's quite hard for the talents who really want to find a new job to use LinkedIn because it's more for people to share their insights, to share the news, to share their opinions. It's not a place for you to specifically find jobs. Yeah,
Yes, yes, I totally agree, totally agree.
yeah.